Hey everybody, it's XM, Sensum2X, Conjugating Greatest. I'm going to come at you with a video about my gripe, my little rant on the Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. And this could go with all the Zotac edition cards. I'm not sure if this will go for any other 1080 or 1080 Ti's, other model or like Gigabyte or Asus and the whole list goes on. I don't know, but I know for a fact with Zotac, this model here, the 1080 Ti Amp Extreme Edition, the Amp Extreme. I mean, you can check out a lot of videos from Tech of Tomorrow on him and doing this and other people. But it's a beast card. It stays really cool in gaming and stuff. You can check out all my little benchmarks and videos I did, which this is gonna definitely be a return, and it's gonna be my gripe and my rant. I'm gonna probably go stick with Gigabyte and probably get the arrows or whatever it is, the Extreme 1080 Ti Gigabyte version, because that card's beast too. But my gripe on this, I mean, I'll even looked on GPU-Z, and I had their little gripe there. Watch that video. When you go to GPU-Z and you look up this, it don't matter if you have the latest driver or not. Even if you didn't have the drivers installed, this card, like, it'll know right off the bat when you go look up GPU-Z. Just take that off. I mean, really? Now I don't know if that's false information on GPU-Z, because I didn't even have the latest drivers or anything installed, and this just knew right off the bat when I went to GPU-Z that this is what it was showing for my 1080 Ti Amp Extreme Edition, and it's got me thinking: is a Zotac Amp Extreme Edition? Is there like a batch out there that they're scamming all you people for maybe an extra $100 more when this is just showing as the Founders Edition? I mean, this card's beast is, I mean, you really don't have to overclock or tweak or anything. I mean, it gets good FPS, everything. But I like to have a legit card and not some knockoff or scam or something floating around, or who knows. I mean, this GPU-Z, it might be false information, but this is what comes up every time. I've installed drivers, I've installed latest, and all sorts of stuff. And still this shows up for the Amp Extreme Edition Zotac 1080 Ti. I knew someone was having a problem with their Zotac 1070 with the video output. It's like when you turn your PC off and you turn it on, and it just randomly won't even come on. You gotta like tweak, you gotta like sit there. My little fix kind of to get the card to show or post, you gotta spam the heck out of F12, and if you want to get in the BIOS, F11, but you got to keep hitting that F12 to sometimes get this card, and it's been happening with me. And I read a little more research, which might definitely gripe, is why I will do a return for this card. So definitely go do some research when you get yourself a Zotac Amp Extreme 1080 Ti. This could go for the 1080s also. I didn't really do all this checking, but when I did have my 1080s, it would know right off the bat. It would show me the actual card and how it looks. It was a little different looking 1080 version compared to the 1080 Ti. But it would show right off the bat with no drivers installed or with the drivers installed. I'll show right off the bat the actual card on GPU-Z, the 1080. So I don't think they have a problem. It's just the 1080 Ti's. I think there's a batch out there that people are getting scammed and don't even realize what's going on. And this could be for other brands, but I'm gonna try Gigabyte next. The Amp Extreme on there. Oh, the zotac. I mean, not the Gigabyte Extreme. I was just rambling there, but I might, yeah, like, go on GPU-Z, look up. You'll see that really is shown as a Taiwan chip. Check out model number there. GP102, the GPU name. Alright, so when I go to NVIDIA Spectre, because I went there also. Here, I'll just restart it again. It's showing GDDR-X Micron. You really want Samsung. Samsung makes it better for in that category over Micron. Micron gives problems. Check out Micron. MICRON GPU, and it should show you problems that it'll show you that if you see this Micron on your card, it's going to give you problems. You're going to have like that signal loss nonsense, and turn your PC on and off, all sorts of stuff. You'll have problems. Not saying it's bad, but I prefer, if it says Samsung, it's a lot better made compared to Micron. Micron's just a cheaper way. They put on the card, which I'm sure there's people that do teardowns on this card. Check out videos on YouTube. What Micron's all about for GPUs. But Microns are not that good in the later on run. And why I'm returning this card. But I'm not really getting like, I mean, yeah, the GPU out of the box, 1645, and it can go up to almost 19. You check out my video and stuff there. I mean, the card state's cool, and it's beast for gaming, but I'm gonna try to go for something else. Because I've been having problems. Sometimes I have to hit the F12 a lot sometimes because this card's not recognizing on the motherboard. I don't know. I've seen some people having problems with their zotac 1070s, and it's got something to do with Micron because it's cheaper made. It's a like cheaper made part or something on the cards on these 1080 Ti's, and it could be floating around on other 1080 Ti's. I don't know, but with zotac, it's mostly these 1080 Ti's. So watch out. And if you're buying an Amp Extreme Edition, you don't even know if could be a batch out there. I don't know. It could be a whole scam just to get your money. They're just putting a whole heat sink, taking the Founders Edition and putting a whole heat sink. Looks just like the Amp Extreme Edition, that they're fooling you. I don't know. But my gripe, my rant about this, the Zotac GTX 1080 Ti Amp Extreme Edition. Just be careful out there compared to wherever you buy, Amazon, eBay, Newegg, and I see everywhere they're floating around. They're selling the same model name, the SQU ZT P10810C10P, the ZT P10810C10P. So that's definitely gonna be a model with a Micron on it. And I've seen it everywhere. I was checking to see if there's any other legit sites that will actually sell a better Amp Extreme Zotac 1080 Ti, but they're all claiming that with the little C in the name there. So be careful. Whatever's floating around there with these 1080 Ti's, especially the Zotac. And check other videos out on YouTube, like that one video of the 1070 where the dude had a problem with his video not coming on and stuff, and he had to like keep resetting the PC and stuff just to get it to post. I've been having like that old problem too. I mean, I have a new motherboard, new processor, everything's fine. Just this GPU, I don't know what's going on. It's got to do something with that Micron, which I read research on. Microns are cheaper made, and they're going to give you problems. And Samsung's better brand made part for on the GPUs. But be careful. This is Exum 7.2X. It's just I'm lost for words and I will definitely be doing a return. But you have a good one. It's Exum 7.2X. Just informing everyone on this little hints and research I found out through looking up on the Zotac Amp Extreme Edition. So be careful if you do make that purchase. It's a beast card, but I don't know if it's worth keeping if it's going to keep having all these problems.